Well, most women do love a good metallic piece in their jewellery kit. And if they're anything like me, they probably love something a little bit chunky, funky, or timeless. And that's really what the metallics range here from Kagi offers. So I'm going to talk you through the 3 different areas within the Kagi metallics range and some additions to the range, including the beautiful Baroque pearls, but we'll get to that in just a moment. First of all, let's move over here to the gorgeous yellow gold. This is where Kagi have done something very differently. They have surgical stainless steel base with a 14 karat gold plate. Now this is important because the Australasian market doesn't really like that look and feel of that bright garish yellow gold. They like something a little bit classic, a little bit more muted, and that's exactly what this 14 karat gold plate does. Again, you've got all that versatility of adding the key components, and right down the front, I want to point out to you this very special piece here. This is the Helix gold chain, the chunky version there, and on the very bottom, you've got that gorgeous acorn. Now the acorn has been designed as a fundraising initiative to support the Child Cancer Foundation. So a wonderful way to have a beautiful ornament or a pendant on your bracelet and doing something wonderful for charity at the same time. Up here at the back again, you've got another style of the Helix chain. This is a more petite version and the chunkier version there at the bottom. And the great thing is these 2 pieces actually pair together beautifully. So for anybody who loves a layered look with their jewellery, that's the perfect combination of pieces. Coming up the back here, who doesn't love pearls? And this is again something that Kagi does really well. This is the Baroque style freshwater pearl. Again, chunky, funky and fabulous, but still a nod to that classic timeless look of pearls. Now as we move into the center here, I have always worn silver. I love silver, but silver can often be very expensive, can get damaged. And when it comes to the upkeep of, say, platinum or white gold, we all know that there's a lot you need to do to look after that. And what about the tarnishing? Well, this is where this product from Kagi is very different. Here you've got all that brightness that we love from white gold or platinum, with none of the maintenance. So we have a surgical steel base here, and on top of that, you've actually got a rhodium plate. Rhodium is one of the hardest metals on the planet. So what that means for you is it's hard wearing, long enduring, and you don't have all of that upkeep that you need with those other metals. In fact, this is tarnish resistant. So that's a real bonus for your clients. Again, Kagi has a variety of different styles from this chunky chain you see here, and down the front here you have that classic nod to the very popular Belcher style chain. A very funky version there, a slightly bigger style, and looks fabulous on any wrist. Now I'm actually wearing the petite version of that right here around my neck. I've got the 80 centimeter. This is called the Steel Me chain. And I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's timeless, it's classic, it's elegant. And on the very end, I've added the stellar pendant. This is one of my favorite pieces. You've got the cubic zirconia in there. And the great thing about this pendant is you can wear it both ways, depending on how you want to style it. So you've got the single cubic zirconia in the back, or you've got all that glitz and glam on the front. And it is a traditional style locket, so you can pop a special picture in there in the inside to keep those precious memories close to your heart. Now, moving into the center as well, you'll see we've got some pearls added into the collection. This is the petite pearl, and again, 80 centimeters, wonderful for elongating that torso. I love this necklace as well. That nod to classic glamour, a little bit vintage, but with that funky adornment on the end with the stellar, beautiful locket. Now this is a little bit different with that O-ring in the center. You can literally unhook your components super easily. I'll just pop it over this way, meaning that changing your component is as simple as grabbing a new item out of your Kagi collection and boom, look at that. You have a whole new look to your Kagi necklace. The great thing again about these components is many of them are double-sided, adding versatility to your mix and match collection. Right, pearls. Pearls work beautifully with silver and with gold, and I believe they are a great combination, in particular with rose gold, one of my favorites. Now, rose gold is one of the colors that suits every skin tone. So we've already had warm tone color with the yellow gold. We've got cool tone colored skin accompaniments with that rhodium plate, and then over here with the rose gold. This is beautiful. Again, we've got that base of surgical stainless steel with the rose gold on top, and I just think it's timeless, it's classic, with a nod to those really, those timeless designs, such as this one down the front. You've got a very chunky chain with a classic fob pendant on the very end with an inlay of cubic zirconias. So really there is something for everyone, from those classic pieces through to something like this, which is your synthetic gemstones. This is the Pink Roses necklace, 49 centimeters, and it is beautiful because at the very end you have that rose gold O-ring with the rose gold clasps. So it is just calling out for a new pendant at the very bottom. So they do have something for everyone in this collection, from those timeless classic pieces and that look of pearls, through to funky and chunky pieces, which women of all ages also love. So in the next video, I'm going to give you a little bit more detail on how you can work with Kagi and how Kagi can support you through your sales process.